Boop, 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 boop. What you doing over there?
And guys start to think about, you know what?
Hey, yo, get on down.
Okay.
Completely new group on the floor for the Kings. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Whiteside's checked in for Nurkic. Saul comes in for Anthony Tolliver. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Hezonja. Rodney Hood subbed in for McCollum. And that one misses. And drafted by the Jazz in 2014, Rodney Hood seemed to establish himself in Utah. But Brent, as we saw last year, he finished up well with Portland.
Well, a great job by Neil O'Shea picking Rodney Hood up and had some big games in the playoffs. He's part of a collaborative at the wing position now for Portland, where Terry Stotts can use the likes of Rodney Hood and Kent Bazemore to play a lot of switching defenses and continue to make teams have to guard, as Hood's capable of making threes and making plays off the bounce.
2 seconds separating the shot clock in game 3. They need this. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And stolen by Jay. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Jay head down, nose down, wanting to get in there, not afraid to dribble in and earn some foul shots.
Sacramento shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Boop, 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 boop.
Free throw, good. Jay.
Now, you talk to the guys in the locker room, and there's a lot of respect in there for Che. Appreciate that he's really much more than a basketball player, and he's willing to share that.
That one misses. From deep three-point range, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. Great team play, so key to winning. Damian Lillard broke down the key.
Be a star in your role. You know, I think it's one thing to say, let's be consistent, let's play hard, let's do all of these things. And I think as competitors, as professionals,
knowing your role and playing it so well is so crucial.
Yeah, when everybody buys in and plays for one another, that's when teams play their best ball.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here, as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the 2nd quarter of basketball. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, Pau Gasol is out there with Hood. Then there's Whiteside. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Bazemore at the 2 spot. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, after years and years of rebuilding, the Kings are finally a team on the rise, and they're earning respect. Draymond Green said they've got a lot of young talent, never quit. Probably the fastest team in the history of the NBA. Green said after he plays them, I leave the game exhausted. I go home, I'm dead. Kevin, we know that Green is pretty accustomed to going all out.
David, he sure is. He's got a lot of engine in him. Thank you so much.
A lot of people over the past couple of seasons wondering if C.J. McCollum and Damian Lillard would be together. Well, the franchise has made that commitment to them financially. They've kept up great chemistry and great leadership with this team. Have the additions in the offseason been enough to push Portland forward?
Come on.
Trailblazers leading by 8. Here's Hood. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hood's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Kent Bazemore knows that his contributions come from being active and Bazemore becoming a better passer.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And you think about Lillard and McCollum, both 4-year star players at mid-major schools. Brent, they're used to leading the way and being accountable for the out.
Like, why am I such horrible?
A three from McCollum. That one doesn't go. And so it's Portland. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime.
Yo, listen up. Obviously, we're not playing great, but if we clean it up a little bit, we can get back on track. All right, sense of urgency. Every rebound, every loose ball, every cut to the basket, do it with purpose. All right? That includes you too, Che. All right, you're playing hard, but your energy's about here. It's got to be here. And all of you have got to do a better job of keeping your composure. All right, if a play breaks down, don't freelance. Run the second option, the third option. All right, we practice this stuff, so use it. Up the intensity, trust the system. You can still win this game, guys. All right, so bring it in. Win on 3. 1, 2, 3. Win.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Is checked in for Sacramento. And Portland with a change here, too. Whiteside's checked in. Portland leading by 5. Barnes at power forward with Bagley in the middle. De'Aaron Fox out there with Che. And it's Hield in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Whiteside, good.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Fox takes to Hield. The feed to Bagley. And they pick up 2. Bagley's got 6.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
And really, for a long time, the specter hanging over Buddy Hield was he's the player who was traded for DeMarcus Cousins. Hard billing to live up to, but he has made some giant leaps with his development. Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Shea, no good. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. Here's McCollum. The teardrop falls in. And it's a 9-point Portland lead. And Hield has slowly but surely turned himself into one of the elite shooters in the NBA.
And guys, to be as locked in as he is from deep with his height and release is deadly. He's the kind of player who gets better as his teammates get better around him, and he is just now finding his stride.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was like here for the Kings. Harry Giles is checked in for Bielitsa. Murray comes in for Trevor Ariza. And Chase subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Pau Gasol's checked in for Nurkic. And it's Hezonja in for Hood. On the floor for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Hezonja is out there with Pau Gasol. And it's Whiteside in at the center position. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
The drive by Jay. Rejected by Gasol.
Got to respect the reach and length of Pau Gasol. Outstanding job of skying up for that rejection.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. Took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA. Presented.
You know what I like about it?